let me ask this. So I go on the net and then I strike a business partnership with someone in Gaborone, Botswana. He says, send me a product that I'm producing in Ghana. Can you help us? Run us through what would happen. How do I get my products from Accra to Gaborone? What would happen now? What is the reality on the ground?
Okay, so now to export via, for a company, for a business, to be able to do exports, you definitely have to generate your import declaration form. You need to have your bankers in the know that you are going to handle this export, so that, and then I think now you also need to inform DOG that they can authorize you a letter of credit and LOC, so that you can begin this process of exporting. And we also need to make sure that whatever you are exporting, it has the necessary features of the country it is going to enter. So, for example, if you're exporting out of Ghana, you definitely need to ensure that you have, if it's, for example, food products, you definitely have to get FDA certification, phytosanitary certification, and all of those things. And if it's machinery parts or clothes, those they have different certifications you need. So you need to get the right certifications in Ghana, and also make sure that you check for the requirements in the country of export. In this case, Botswana. Yes. So you need to ensure that your products that are entering Botswana meet the
standards,
conformity and the standards of Botswana before you even think, okay, I am ready to move this item.
So this person has done all that. He's ready to move. Yes. Now what? Yes. What would happen?
Is he ready to move by air or ready to move by sea? Or
by sea. Let's say by sea.
Be ready to move by sea. Okay.
Yes.
So you definitely you have to find the right a shipping line that is affordable to your pocket. So there are different shipping lines you can choose. CMA, MSC, MEX, depending on your schedule as well, and depending on whether or not you even go to Gaborone. And those items would take about 28 to 30 days to get there, because within Africa we have very few local shipping lines. All these shipping lines that move across the world are international, and they have specific schedules. So you need to make sure that you are booking per particular schedule.
Okay.
And all of this will be handled by your free forward now.
Yes, your free forward. Okay.
Who knows what to do?
Yeah. But you just made a statement that it's like, if Africa is, we take Africa as the local. You're saying there are very few. Are there any few shipping lines? Are there any at all that are African owned?
African that I know of, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yes.
So it's like these international ships are moving through, and then they pick my guy's own and add it to a bunch that is already going around. Does that mean it also depends on direction? If it is going through Europe and going through maybe the Suez Canal, it has to go through all before it gets to my guy in Gaborone.
Yes.
Interesting.
Exactly that. Yes, because the shipping lines they also map their best routes for them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Stability and all of that.
Because they are virtually like trotros on the seas, right? They pick passengers and drop passengers, but this time they are doing cargo.
Yes. Yeah. And then also, if your items are going to fit a full container or a part of the container, that would also help them determine whether or not. Because if it's going to be a part container, you need to find a consolidator.
Okay.
Able to handle that item too. But if it's a full container, that's easy. You can work directly with the shipping line. Yeah.
So it can we say it is therefore easier to move goods from Europe and Americas into Africa than to move goods from African countries to each other? Would I be right in saying that, especially when it comes to shipping?
To shipping, yes. We have progressed a lot in this is as seamless as possible. But if you want to do one if you, for example, you are ready today and you want to do one tomorrow, you definitely have to check on the availability of the situation, whether or not that is feasible to you. Then the specialized are doing well recently to meet the African market.
Okay.
However, the problem with the African market is information and then volume.
Okay.
We have very little information about who is willing to export or import to country A within the continent. Everyone seems to be exporting outside the continent. So we have this trading going on within the continent.
Okay.
And even if we do have that, we have very little information about what is being moved, when is it being moved, what are the characteristics of these items being moved within the continent, which countries are more, which countries are trading more in terms of intra-African trade. So if we're able to get that information in terms of intra-African trade, we should be able to do better as to how to plan within the continent.
So
that's the main problem.
So the thing is that we are actually not trading enough among ourselves, so
exactly
we don't look attractive even for our shipping lines to say I'm dedicating one line to intra. It's
exactly.
Like okay.
Yes, we don't trade within ourselves enough.
Okay,
we very little. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at the volumes that are coming in from China and you compare that coming from one country to other within the continent, and probably it doesn't really make business sense for a shipping line to. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
So, I mean, at the Institute of Freight Forwarders, what are your plans in terms of pushing this Africa Prosperity Dialogue agenda in the area of the intra-Africa trade increase and all that? What is the Institute doing concerning this?
I mean, so for us, we make sure that we are ever ready with the necessary information, the necessary requirements,
to
ensure that we are able to facilitate trade within countries. We definitely are also trying to make sure that we are establishing relationships across the continent. Because if someone says, I'm exporting to Zimbabwe for the first time, if they come to us or a freight forwarder of their choice, the person definitely needs to have a contact there or to be able to understand what is happening there. So we are definitely trying to build on our information, our knowledge of what is going on within the continent, so that we are able to serve importers and exporters as well. And we are really looking forward to the AFCFTA. We do hope it is implemented. I mean, some good groundwork has been going on that we've been following. But, I mean, we are ready. We are mainly we are the hands and feet of implementing what has been
exactly. Yeah.
So,
and you are ready. You are ever ready there.
We're ever ready to do that.
In terms of capacity, in terms of, I'm saying this because now let's go practical again. Let's assume I strike a good deal with a business partner in one of these African countries, and the volumes then go up and all that. Something that you are not used to, because you are used to more of the outside Africa. You're saying the capacity is there, the technology, the innovations, everything is there for our freight forwarders to be able to do what this prosperity dialogue folks
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, we do have local companies within who are handling huge volumes. And, I mean, the process of freight forwarding is very, once you understand it, and I mean, so far as you have the experience, you are able to quickly adapt and adjust, because it's not so wild a thing. Because, I mean, just understanding import process and knowing what to do. So I think we are definitely ready to handle that, and they should bring it on.
I like that.
We are actually eager to see more happen within the country, because currently everybody is slow at the port. We are all just like, what is going on?
Bring it on.
For the past 5 years, it's been like December at the port has been the saddest December, because it just keeps dwindling and dwindling and dwindling. So
Wow.
there are more than enough hands, and we are more than ready. And I mean, because there are more than enough hands, partnerships and working together, collaborating is easy. This is what we do more. We all try to. I mean, if there's something you cannot handle, because we are a very close knit institute, we are more than willing to share and partner with other colleagues to ensure that that job is not lost.
Wow.
Yes.
So you are like the boxer that has trained so well, preparing for a fight, but the fight is not really coming on, and
it's not really coming. Exactly. Yes.
I get that. Thank you so much for speaking with us, MARILYN.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
It's great as always talking to you. We wish you the very best, and we hope that Africa begins to train more and more within itself. And as we trade, then we will be able to make use of wonderful opportunities like that we've spoken about. Thank you so much, MARILYN, once again.
Thank you for the opportunity.
And have a wonderful day. Listeners, that is MARILYN SEYRAM ACOLATSE, and she's with the Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders.
You're tuned in to 101.9 FM, Z, your lifestyle, leisure, and business radio.